Today we're reviewing the Oreo Big Crunch Bar from Milka. Milka! Hey guys, what's up? I'm Greg He's Cute. Together we're Mr. Happy 0121. And yes, it is just moments after yesterday's video because sometimes you got to do a couple back-to-back if you want to get the whole weekend. So we're back again today. This is one of the reviews that we do not because we think anybody is going to watch, which there's quite a few of those. I just really want to try this.
Yeah, it looks good.
And I'm very, I'm captivated by the fact that Oreo is just going to prostitute their good name to the people at Milka. Never heard of Milka before.
Me either.
But this is not an Oreo product. So, yeah. What do you think it's going to look like?
Like that?
Like that?
Yeah.
It's going to say Milka on it?
Yeah.
So, yeah. It looks like a giant candy bar. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to hit that close-up, fam. There's the Oreo. It also says Milka. Bite two. Do the whole cube this time like you did. This thing was $3. I found it in a holiday aisle at Walmart. That's a lot of candy bar for $3. Let me ask you honestly. Did anything, if that didn't say Oreo on the cover, did anything about that say Oreo to you?
Well, the interior kind of...
Did you get the flavor of an Oreo from that?
A little bit.
I did not. Not saying I didn't like it. I'm just saying it did not taste like an Oreo to me. It tasted like a generic candy bar with a cookie center.
Yeah.
82.
82, I agree.
Milk chocolate was very stereotypical milk chocolate. Not up to Hershey level milk chocolate standards. It was that chocolate that's just a little too sweet. Just like if it was any sweeter, it would be sickening. But it wasn't. 82. If you're going through the holiday aisle at Walmart and you happen to see this, pick it up. Then take it home and slam it down with a hammer because these things are hard to break apart. And throw it some random children around the house and I'm sure they'll enjoy it. And they'll thank you. Or a good idea, while this thing's still wrapped, just slam it down like on your countertop, like a bag of ice.
You could use it for protection in a home invasion.
Yeah, or you could just if there's a run-in needed, you could use it in place of a steel chair.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to keep it short today. A couple Facebook shout-outs. We're not going to talk current events after yesterday's disaster. We learned one thing yesterday. Before delivering some very bad news, never tell this guy, don't laugh.
It's kind of hard. You're like, don't laugh. This is not funny, and it's not funny because it just it makes it awkward. And I can't.
See? That's what we learned.
That's what we learned.
Facebook shout-outs, because we're filming this in the past and you're watching it in the future, which is now your present, which is the future to us. I have no idea what the Facebook count is. So let's just go with it.
Justin Wilson.
Hernandos Gaines. I like his name, Hernandos. Not Hernandez, not Hernando. Hernandos. There's two of him. You got anything to add?
Nothing to add.
Thanks, Justin. Thanks, Hernandos. Or Hernandos. That's really the only two ways I can think to pronounce Mr. Gaines' name. I wonder if this is the same Justin Wilson that was once a very famous Cajun chef before there were famous chefs on TV.
Possibly.
You know, as a whole, I feel the Cajun people are underrepresented when it comes to racism.
What?
You never hear anybody, saying anything about how the Cajuns are, being picked on. It's always your big ethnic groups. No one ever wants to say that the Cajun people are being, racially profiled or that they're being picked on.
Good for Cajun people, I guess, right?
Because, anybody can go, and make fun of Cajun people. No one cares.
You're right.
I could put on a coonskin cap, dance around here, and go, oh, I'm a Cajun. No one would care. But if it was any other race, it would be very offensive.
Oh, yeah. It's
like the last thing you can make fun of is Cajun people. Because what are they going to do? March on you?
I don't know. Don't know any Cajun people.
Exactly. That's why it's free. It seems to be like a free run on Cajun people. True story. Where I work, I worked for one of the large telephone companies, one of the big three. That's not Sprint or AT&T or T-Mobile or. Anyway, I do troubleshooting on computers for these people on calls, and I speak to people all over the world. My very first call was a Cajun person, and they didn't speak.
English.
I had to call an interpreter, and there was a professional person that talked to them and then told me what they said, even though they were speaking to me in English.
Oh, I'm sorry, but what is a Cajun person? Is that like French?
It's a multi, like a lot. Yeah, I hate to be that ignorant, but there's French in there. There's Creole song. I don't know. It is Spanish, French. It's just this bunch of races that came together in a little area in Louisiana, and then yeah. And as a result, I was part of one of the most bizarre phone calls I've ever heard, because, like I said, the guy was speaking English, but I couldn't understand any of the words the way he was using them or the order they were going in. So the other guy was speaking to him in these words that were also English, and then he would come back to me and say other words to tell me what those words meant.
That's funny.
That's a little bizarre.
Yeah.
I want to know, I want to know how many calls that guy took a day to translate Cajun. B, I want to know what he gets paid an hour. And how do you find that job? How do you go out and search and going, I have one talent. I can translate for Cajuns.
Man, I don't know. But at least he did. At least he found a way to put that to use and reap some benefit from it. Good for him.
Let's end on that. That's way more upbeat than yesterday. We will see you tomorrow on Thanksgiving. We're going to put a special video out early. And by special, we mean we're going to make a video and then we're going to put it out early. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on all social media, Mr. Happy 0121. Until tomorrow.
Stay vigilant.